Hello, Dinny. Hello there. Hi, Piggy Sue. Hi, Joanne. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Hi, Nicola. Hi there. Hope you're well and had a lovely day. It's my cleaning day today, Piggy Sue. Riveting. I need to clean today. Hello, Joanne. Yes, I need to, after I've finished this live, it's down to cleaning the lounge and my craft room. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Medulla. How are you? Hi, Louise. Hi, Jenny. Good afternoon. Hi, Helen. Hello, Gaynor. Hello, Lucy. How are you? Hi, Sue. It's beautiful out there today. I'm not too bad, Margaret. Are you? Hi, Jane. It's lovely out there, so I'm not going to keep you too long today because I know most of you will probably want to get outside. Hi, Kim. Hello, Jane. I've got hiccups then. How are we? Hi, Jane. How are you? Hi, Maria. Hi, Roz. Damn that, bad luck. Hi, Serena. Hey, Kim. Hi, Minnie. Good afternoon, Roz. How are you? Yes, happy Easter, everybody. I actually forgot it was Easter. I didn't realise that it was Easter Sunday on Sunday. I totally forgot. Hi, Maria. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Kelly. So did you all remember it was Easter? Because I didn't. I totally forgot it was Easter. Hi, Autumn. How are you? Hey, how are you, Autumn? We're just saying I forgot it was Easter. I totally forgot. Hi, Elise. Hi, Dawn. Weeding. Yes, I think what I'm going to do is do a bit of cleaning and then I'm going to have a barbecue, I think. Hi, Floriana. Hello there. My camellia is looking amazing. I've got a white one, Piggy Sue. My camellia is looking fab. Tracy is stencil medium, the same as matte medium. Stencil medium. Oh, yeah, it's just for adhering, Roz. So the workshop tomorrow, matte medium will be fine. Absolutely fine, Roz. Been doing the PVA glue technique. Don't forget to peel it off your stamp, Lucy, because somebody left it on the stamp and it's set like concrete. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well, Jane. Hello, Sue. Hi, Ginny. Just back from my half walk with the dog. Yes, I'm going to get a bit of exercise with cleaning, Ginny, and then a bit of gardening after this. So I'm doing a bit of gardening. Hi, Leslie. Happy Easter, Jane. Just had to do a quick table decoration. Oh, you are good, Piggy Sue. Hi, Raina. How are you? Did you do your book cover? Here's mine, Raina. Let me just lean over to get it. Here's my book cover, Raina. All stuck down. I love it. All stuck down, look. Did you remember, Leslie? Jane's already eaten her Easter egg. Jane, it's not even Sunday. I remember because my 5 litres of chocolate orange stout had just arrived straight from the brewery. Chocolate orange stout? What is chocolate orange stout? Is that like a beer? I haven't got a clue. Hi, Bettina. Happy Easter. I'm glad you're all reminding me it's Easter because I keep forgetting. Happy Easter, Sue. It may not be the Easter we would like. Short-term pain, long-term gain. Exactly, Sue. That's what I'm thinking now. I'm trying to be positive and not think the worst. We have a white camellia here looking great too, Jane. Oh, yeah, my white camellia is beautiful. I'm loving the garden at the moment. As I bought the chocolate eggs before lockdown and we had problems hiding them from Steve and Charlie. Roz, I used to hide them and then when I got desperate for chocolate I'd go and nick them back out the hiding place again. So yes, Raina, I didn't measure mine, look, but I just made sure there was a little bit overhanging so the pages look all right. I don't do measure, but I'm so chuffed with it. I love it. I'm going to be doing loads of these, absolutely loads of these. I might even do some workshops with these because I just love them. I just think they're really good fun. Really good fun they are. Hello, Hazel. Oh, thanks, Shelley. I love me. It's a strong beer, Tracy, and it's delicious. Do you know, Kim, I haven't had any alcohol for 23 years. My stomach just won't take it. Stuck in the kitchen making background with jelly plate and shaving foam. Hubby in bed, nights tonight. Oh, he's working nights. I don't know how anybody does nights, Ali. It's hard work. I love how you're in the kitchen making backgrounds with jelly plate. That's about the most thing I'd use a kitchen for. Not cooking, doing jelly plate backgrounds. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Lynn. Oh, just been choosing my prints to make my book from. I've got loads now, Leslie, look. I'm going to use them all. I'm not going to waste any. So from now on, when I've got backgrounds, even if they're just a wasted one, I'll eat, because you could even fold like little bits of paper, couldn't you? Just so you've got a little page. It doesn't have to be all exactly the same size. They could be different sizes as well. So I'm going to use all my backgrounds this way now. I love it. Really love it. Hi, Babs. Do you agree, Ali? That's what kitchens are made for. How are you, Babs? Snap, Tracy. I can't drink alcohol either. No, I've not drank alcohol for 23 years. I can eat chocolate, though, to make up for it. Oh, and Jenny is sitting watching you with a chilled white wine in hand. Jenny, that's very civilised, that is. Very civilised. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Angela. Lovely to have your company. How are you, Heidi? So I'm not going to keep you long today because it's a beautiful afternoon. Oh, thank you, Leslie. My gel plate is 6x6, so it looks a bit small when folded. You don't have, so your book will be 3x3 then, won't it? Yeah, that'll still be a nice book though. And even if you wanted to do a bigger book with your 6x6 gel plate, just extend the prints over bigger pieces of paper. You know when we did this background where we took off the crusty bits, you could create some crusty bits on bigger pieces of paper because it wouldn't matter what size your gel plate is, and then you can make bigger sheets. In the kitchen, cooking veg to mash down and put in the freezer. Oh, Babs is organised as well. Hi, Janice. Hi, Leslie. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all well. Happy Easter. Yes, I love the paints, I must admit. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Heidi. Oh, thank you. It's these I'm into at the moment, Heidi, making these little books. I just can't stop making them. They're just such fun. I love making the books. I finally told my husband about my polychromos. Was he all right with you, Shelley? Or did he say, how much? That's what my husband normally says. If I say I'm buying some pencils and they're £99 or something, he'll go, what, for a pencil? What size is your jelly plate, Tracy? My jelly plate is 5 inches by 7 inches. I might buy the big one though, because I've really got into these prints now. And because I want to do more of these books, I'm thinking if I got a bigger jelly plate, I could make a big book. And then we could do that for a workshop. So I'm really chuffed with these jelly plates now. What did he say? Yeah, we all want to know what he said about your polychromos. Hello, Maureen. Good afternoon. Good morning, Mel. Happy Easter, Pat. Happy Easter, Sue. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I love it doesn't sound right, does it? Every time I say to Ian, I love me crusty bits, he goes, pardon? But I do love the crusty bits. I mean, look at that crusty bit with the little bit of turquoise on. I love them. I made my book last night, couldn't stop, and did the paint. I know, isn't it addictive, Autumn? I just love it. It's so addictive. But I'm getting really addicted to it now. But it's keeping me out of mischief, and that's my excuse. Hello, Yvonne. Hi, Michelle. Sat in the garden watching you today. Yes, I'm going to clean and then get in the garden for a barbecue. Hello, Liz. We haven't done anything yet, Liz. So I hope your network stays okay. Oh, thanks, Sue. So what I'm going to do, I'm creating a simple card this time. Hi, Lynn. I struggle with my A4 plate because the paint dries too fast. Yes, it will dry quite quick, but with this technique, Leslie, I only use little bits in little bits of areas, so it's not so bad. But with the 5x7 gel the 5x7 gel press. Because I'm using the Dina Wakley paints, they don't dry as quickly. But I like the fact that some of them dry quickly, because then I get crusty bits. Hello, Diane. And Margaret's watching in the garden as well. Hi, Yvonne. We haven't done anything yet, Yvonne. I'm still yakking. Hi, Tom. Can't find you on my TV, which is so frustrating. Have to find somewhere for my iPad to sit. That's just not good enough, is it, Maureen? How are you, Tom? How are you both? So what we're going to do is we're going to create this background. So I'm not going to keep you as long today because it's beautiful out there and I know you all want to get in your garden. But I'm really pleased with this print. So hopefully we can do this print and we can create this card. So I'm quite pleased with that one. He was okay, but he thought they were only £28 and I then had to tell him they were 78. And did you say, yeah, but there should have been X amount of money? And Michelle's got her iPad sat on my belly. Oh, now that's an attractive thought. Michelle, sitting there with the iPad on your belly. Oh, you're stuck in work, Tom. Oh, no. You catch it later. No problem, Tom. Hope work isn't too bad, Tom. Hope you're keeping going. I like cheesy crusty mash and shepherd's pie, Tracy. I just like crusty layers on my card. So we'll do that straight away now. I've got another little giveaway. I've got another one of these stamps for you. I love it when they're new. Mine are all so messy. Look how messy mine is now. I like it when they're new like that. Look how beautifully new it looks. So I've got another little giveaway and I'll announce these giveaways at the weekend after my workshops. So I'll announce these probably on Sunday. So that's a little giveaway for you for anybody participating in the live. And if you'd like to share, that'd be lovely. Kim is also in the garden after making 2 little books to make later. Oh, brilliant. I bought some and gave them to my husband. He does. He draws and paints, doesn't he, Sue? You are good giving it to him, Peggy Sue. There's no way I'd give mine to my husband, but there you go. So we'll just move this out the way and bring the gel press in. As you can see, I've still got little bits of paint on there. I got upset when mine started looking anything but new. I know, they look so beautiful when they look new, don't they? But look at the state of mine. They just look at the state of that. It's because they're used at workshops as well. So hundreds of people have used my stamps and look at the state of it. It's not new anymore. I just like a new set. I'm very strange. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. It's loved, isn't it, Mel? It's loved. Have you only just found me, Sue? Well, guess what? We've done nothing yet. Well, that's a surprise, isn't it, Sue, that we haven't done anything yet. Hi, Gail. How are you? Thank you, Lynn. Hi, Pearl. So what a surprise. I'm still yakking. You're very welcome, Sue. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get organised. Yes, right. And try and bring this card in so we can see it. So as you know, I always have a spare piece of card when we're doing our gel press backgrounds. If you don't want to work on a spare piece of card, which I like to do, and you've got the luxury of 2 gel plates, well, you can put your excess paint on your spare gel plate if you want. It's well loved, isn't it? Exactly. Well loved. So what I've got here is a die cut circle, and I'm going to place that on my gel press, like so. Okay? And we're working with these 2 stencils. So I'm working with my Totally Dotty, and that one I forgot what it's called. Oh, what a professional. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? Tribal Lines. That's it. So we're working with these 2 stencils because I'm hooked. Thank you for sharing. You're so good. My heart little stamp looks the same. I know, Sue. Mine are just a right mess. How do you clean your stamps when you've used paint on them? I just use a wet cloth or a baby wipe, Louise. But I never clean when I've used inks like my black ink. But if I'm using paint, yes, I use a damp cloth. I don't have to sniff them in secret no more. You can sniff them in public now, Shelley. I'm fine, Gail, thank you. Looking forward to some waffle. We've had lots of waffle at the beginning. Oh, my stamps and stencils still haven't come yet. Oh, Sue. I know some areas are really struggling with the post. Because apparently, when I spoke to the post people again the other day, they said that some areas it's taking 3 weeks and they don't get a delivery every day. Sometimes they turn up with a pile all in one go. So, very difficult. What size card am I using? Lynn, this card I'm using here is 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Pat, I'm answering you as if you can hear me. At least you don't answer your own questions, Pat. When I'm on here, somebody says, hi, Tracy, and I go, hi, Tracy. And what I mean is to say, hi, Wendy. Hi, Wendy, how are you? Had my stamps Wednesday. Yay, Margaret. Right, I bought a cat litter tray to soak up my big stencils and stamps, and it's perfect size. Oh, brilliant, Babs. The posties are busy, aren't they? So what we've got here is a die cut circle, and I wanted to use a different colour scheme today. So today we are using Sedona and Cheddar, something completely different. You're very welcome, Lynn. I wanted to use some different colours because I want the lives to look different each time, even if I use different colours. The Biotex you recommended for Braille was good on my stencils. Yes, it is, Lucy. It gets them really clean. No, it's not a problem, Chris. Hello, Chris. How are you? Ready for the workshop tomorrow? Yay! I just wanted them for workshop in the morning, but I'll have to do it. Yeah, we can do. I want to do mine in a different colour anyway, Sue, so I'm going to do some afterwards as well. Hello, welcome from Finland, Sachu. Hello. So, yes, I'm using Sedona and Cheddar. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I can't open my paint, is a bit of the Cheddar here to the corner, and this time I'm only adding little bits of paint, so that needs a little bit more paint, probably just to that. You never need much paint anyway, so I'm just going to brayer the paint over my gel press, take off the excess. Look how much excess paint is there. I'm then going to place my stencil onto the gel press like so. Place the stencil on, and then I'm going to place my second stencil over the first like so. I've got no room, and then press a spare piece of card over there. The posties are struggling. There are many of them off. Yes, there are many posties off at the moment. And Sally Ann's sat in the garden. I keep sharing to my father-in-law. Shally, your father-in-law's going to think you've lost the plot. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome from Holland. Yes, I love the spare cards. So I'm just taking the excess paint off. So lift the second stencil, lift the first stencil, okay? Let me just move my book out the way so I don't get any paint on there. And then what I'm going to do is go in with the Sedona. So go in with the Sedona. And I'm going to add a touch of Sedona here. Maybe a bit more. I love this Sedona colour. What are we saying? They are doing a fantastic job. I agree, Liz. So then I'm going to add some of the Sedona. And as you can see, I'm not using stacks of paint. Again, brayer off the excess paint and repeat the same. Put the stencil on the background like so. And this time I'm not going to add the second stencil. I'm just going to leave that as is. And again, taking off the excess paint, as you can see, taking off the excess paint and just remove the stencil. So I'm leaving this to dry on there. So I'm not messing with this. So I'm now going to go back to the Cheddar. So this is just using the smallest amount of paint. They are under difficult circumstances, Sue. Absolutely, totally agree. So I'm now going back to the Cheddar and I'm then brayering this. Brayer off the excess again. Still lots of paint. And then I'm going to take my stencil slightly in a different place. Place the second stencil on the top like so. And then take off the excess paint. Hello, Barker. How are you? Hello, Kathleen from Belgium. Welcome. So I'm just taking off the excess paint. Can you see? This is just the excess paint that I'm taking off. Lift that second stencil and the first stencil. You might not see it on camera, but I can see here that it's got all dry layers of paint. I got my All and Create goodies. Yay, Sally Ann, brilliant. Oh, did you leave your postie a gift, Sue? Oh, how lovely. Hello, Sandra, how are you, sweetie? So I'm now going to go back to my Sedona. And as you can see, I'm just adding bits of colour. I'm not overpowering the gel press with loads of colour. Take off the excess again. And this paint is so rich that you really don't need much paint at all. Not much paint at all. Again, apply that stencil. So I'm building up the layers to my gel press. And then take off that excess paint again. What are we saying? Caroline's asking how Margaret is. If we weren't on lockdown, we would not get all these amazing crafty shows. Oh, thank you, Ginny. Mine needs a medal delivering all my stuff. They've been so good. My post is really good. It's really good, my postie is. I just need a wipe because I've got more on my fingers than I've got on anything else. So I'm hoping, and I might put, you see, you can layer and layer one on top of the other. So I'm going to add a bit of the cheddar here now. Just see if I can layer on top of layer. So you can keep adding layers to your gel press, which is what I'm doing. Like so. Add a bit of that stencil. Whoops, I've just moved my gel press. Just press this on here and you keep going around your gel press until you're happy. I got 2 parcels from All and Create. Took about 5 days to receive, but was chuffed when I got them. Oh, brilliant, Gail. I'm glad you've got them. So now we've got those. Let me just move those out the way. We've got those lovely layers of paint. And I've got this richness of colour here. There's still loads of paint on here. Let me just get another piece because these are richer. Look how much paint is still on here. These are richer paints, you see. So I don't know whether it will pick it up, but can you see on the gel press, there's still the paint layers and the patterns on there. And you never know what quite print you're going to go. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I love the spare piece of card, Ginny, but you know I always love that anyway. I always love this one. Always love this. The spare piece of card, I've got. I'm going to create them into books. But I did the same technique here, just while we wait for this to dry. I did this with different colours, just so you can see that you can adapt the technique and use different colours as well. It doesn't have to be just the 2 colours. You can create it in different colours as well. Do you have warm outside? I live in Finland and it's on. Oh no, we've got it lovely and warm here. I did I did a live to my workshop group on the jelly plate, so I've now cut them up and made into an accordion book. Oh, wonderful, Sally Ann. Yes, I love creating them into a book. So you can create different colours as well. It doesn't have to be just the 2 colours. So experiment with your colours as well. You can use oxides, Penny, but you won't get the same effect, but you still will get a print. But definitely try your oxides because you'll get a different look as well. Hello, Melanie. Thank you very much. And you're watching in the garden in the Netherlands. Isn't technology sometimes fantastic? You're in the Netherlands and I'm here in the UK. It's just amazing. Better late than never. Hello, Bonnie. How are you? So that shows you a different colour scheme, because I do like to show you a different colour scheme. So hopefully now, I'm hoping it's still a bit wet, so just let's waft it a bit. The thing with the Dina Wakley paints, they're a bit different than the fresco finish paints. The fresco finish paints dry a little bit quicker, but I also like that for different techniques. Because they dry a little bit quicker, it gets a bit crustier. So I quite like that. And even these little bits that you mop up, they can be fab backgrounds as well. Just the little bits that you mop up. I love the little bits that you create at the same time. So you can create lots of backgrounds. I'm just waffling while this dries a little bit. Pink Frog or Ventura Pearl. Centura Pearl. This is Pink Frog. I'm using Pink Frog today. Oh my God, will people never learn? What's Debbie say? Why will people never learn? What did Debbie say? I'm scrolling down now to try and find Debbie's comment. I don't know why I bother, because I never can. have to go. Sorry, Tracy, my son wants to chat. Okay, Jane, have a lovely weekend. So I think that's dry now. So what we're going to do is get another piece of card. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a second print. We're going to lift this dry paint with another layer. So we're going to lift this circular piece up. And then we can take this print, Pink Frog or Crafter's Companion. Yeah, Venture, yeah. No, this one is Pink Frog. Pink Frog smooth card, that's what I'm using. Totally disgusting. What has somebody done? I got mine from Artway website. They are the best prices around. What did Gail get? It was a fabulous Facebook Live, Saz, and it was so lovely to see you and listen to you. Congregating, Tracy. Oh, for goodness sake, are they still congregating? Will they never learn? For goodness sake. You know, it's for the safety of all of us. They need to not be so selfish and stop thinking about themselves all the time. Right, what I'm going to do now is I've layered those paints and I'm going to go back to the fresco finish paint Honeydew, because this will give, thanks Jane, this will give a chalky finish to those paints. So I'm now going to add the Honeydew over the top. So hopefully this will give me a lovely print. So I'm now going to brayer that over the paint that we've already got there. And this will lift those dry layers. And if you can see, you can still see the print underneath. And I've got this lovely print here. And what I'm going to do is take that print, give a nice firm press. Hubby said I'm not to call the police. Oh. The thing is, it's just so sad that people just won't take notice for the safety of everybody. So I'm taking this print and lifting the dry layers of paint, which is my favourite part about the gel press. And again, I love this print. Look at those touches of turquoise that are on. I just love that print. I absolutely love the print. You can see bits of circles here. You can see the print in the circle there. Really dark print here. Bits of turquoise. I just love it. What was that, Michelle? Thanks for sharing this. I need to stock up after all. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're saying thank you to Gina. Bless you, Gina. So that, I love that print. I love how each print looks completely different. I absolutely am in love with these prints at the moment. So you've got those two prints at the moment from your gel press. I'm definitely ordering a bigger gel press, I think. So then what we can do, whoops, I love my 5x7 one. I seem to use it all the time. I love it. I so love the prints. Look at that. I love the richness here, and then it goes paler here in these little, oh, I just love it. So happy with that. I love that print. Just think it's gorgeous. And then look what we've got here. All this lovely crustiness. Let's lift all this crustiness. Let me just move that out the way initially so we don't get in the way. Let's remove some of this crustiness. I love these crusty bits. I'm a bit weird, aren't I? I do love these crusty bits. My wire's in the way, so lift these. Longer people ignore lockdown. Yes, exactly, Liz. So just lifting these. Look at this aged wall. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love these prints. Absolutely love them. So let's add a bit more to this crusty bit here. See if we can lift some of this. The crusty bits, I just love lifting the crusty bits. Because it just looks like worn wallpaper. I've just realised you're using the gel plate. I'll have to catch up later. No problem, Bonnie. So I'm just lifting. Look at these. Look at that. Oh, that is... Oh, I just love that. Absolutely love it. I want to lift a bit more now. So I'm going to lift a bit more here. See if we can lift a bit more of this crustiness. And I keep braying off my excess. I'll show you all the backgrounds we've done. When you have finished, do you clean your gel plate? No, Sandra, I never clean my gel plate. If I get desperate, then I'll clean it, but rarely. I rarely clean my gel plate, mainly because I want these crusty bits. I want these crusty bits, so I get prints like that. That's why I don't clean it. I never clean mine. But that's because look what prints you get. So now let's move that gel press out the way. I've got nowhere to move it, but we can hope for the best. So let's bring in the prints that we've got. Just put my lid on my paint. So look at these prints that you've got from 1 bits of paint. That is from 1 bits of paint. Definitely, and makes the time go quicker. Yes, we have to keep each other company, don't we? Hi Melanie, I'm actually using Pink Frog Smooth Card. That's what I'm using. Sachu says I need a bigger plate and more colours. I'm going to buy a big one as well. But look at them. Each one of them is such a lovely... I mean, imagine creating... I'm going to create some more... Excuse me, some more backgrounds like this. And I'm going to create another book in these colours because I think they'll be beautiful. But I'm going to create this. I'm going to put this into a card. I'm going to make this one into a card. So we've created all them backgrounds just from bits of paint. So I just love it. Yes, Pink Frog. So I'm now going to stamp on this. And I'm going to use one of my favourite stamps because I just love using these flowers. I just think they're so nice. So I'm going to use this flower, which is off the Eclectic Stems 199 stamp set. And I'm going to use this one. I like both these. I like them all, but I'm going to use that one. What I was saying, just started watching. What colours have you used, Tracy? Hi, Kay. I've used Sedona and Cheddar. But honestly, if you experiment with your colours, they're lovely. Don't tell the hubby. Sandra, it's a secret between me and you. I've been in a dark place today, but you all have also... Oh, Sue, if you ever need a chat, Sue, you just give me a message. We can cheer each other up. So I'm now going to... So the other background, look at this. This was just... Look at that. That was just bits of paint that I brayed off. Because I'd got too much paint on that one, I've just got bits of paint there. So I've already got 4 pages for another book. Just love it. Just love it. So what I'm going to do now is stamp this flower. It's 4 weeks. I know it does seem a long time. I'm missing my son. I haven't seen my son for ages. And he normally comes and sees us most days. So I'm missing him. So I'm now going to stamp this flower. Turn my card to one side so I can decide where the flower wants to go. And I've got a beautiful spotlight there that the flower sits in perfectly. I love a good chat, don't I? Do. I love a good chat. And I think, you know, we need to keep it, all of us, we need to keep each other going. Sometimes we all have dark days when we're stuck in, and if you're stuck in on your own as well. So it's nice to have a chat. I think it is. Even if it's about the weather, who cares? As long as we have a chat. So there we go. Did you hear that stickiness? That's from the paint. Look how beautiful that image is. I just love that. I think that is lovely. Sorry I'm late. Facebook never gave me a note. Facebook's getting a pain at the moment. Do you know it took me 3.5 hours to get my Facebook Live to load yesterday? I'm just joining. Had to go to the local. I only go Co-op now, Anne. I don't go the big supermarkets. For essential chocolate Easter egg. Oh, I need an essential chocolate Easter egg. I might have to drop a hint to my husband that I need to. And does he need anything essential? And can I have an Easter egg? I haven't been out though. I haven't all week. I haven't been anywhere. So what I've got now is I've got that flower. And do you remember this background? That one. I stamped my flower head onto that background. And I didn't think you needed to see me do that because it's not very interesting. So what I'm going to do is add my cotton that I like to add behind for added texture. Oh, just had a WhatsApp message from my 8-year-old grandson replying to me, I miss you. Oh, that's lovely, Leslie. Looks lovely. I am collecting my circles. I love circles. There's a thing about circles. I don't know what it is, but I just love them. And I love doing spotlights. So that's me. So I'm just going to make some messy cotton because I don't want it all tidy. Like so. I know, that's lovely, isn't it, Leslie? The grandchildren's eggs keep calling me. Don't you eat them grandchildren eggs? They won't be very happy with you how can you drink an egg? If you eat the grandchildren's egg, they won't be happy with you. They'll be very upset with you. So just adding my flower. Just look how beautiful that flower is in there with that background. I mean, you can create so many backgrounds and it's just a lovely process. So what I've got here, do you remember this pencil one I stamped yesterday? So on the pencil one, it's got figure here. So I'm just going to add that to my image. As I cut, I go silent because I'm concentrating. What are we saying? A big squash for you. Oh my God, I'm mega late. Didn't know what time it was. Oh, Christine, you know, you can always catch them on catch up. It doesn't matter. So what I've got here is I've got a white sentiment, and I want that sentiment on this card. I might keep it white. No, I'm not. I'm going to use a little tiny bit of cheddar. Little tiny bit of cheddar, like so. And I'm just going to have you seen how tiny amount of paint I've got? Just a tiny amount of paint, and I'm going to brayer over that sentiment. That's perfect. I don't need any more. That just means that little figure will stand out. So I'm just going to add this to here. This one's going to be slightly different. Let me get my textbook. Why can you never find the books when you want them? I want my book. Where's my book? I don't know where my book is. I was going to add some text. This'll do. This'll do. What are we saying? Can you give me the name of the colours, please? Mimi. The colours are Sedona and Cheddar. Sedona and Cheddar. It does sound yummy, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this here. I just love these backgrounds. I'm definitely going to create a book with this. Like so. So that will go there. And then I've got a little Ready Reckoner book. So I'm going to use my Ready Reckoner book. Just got a little page like this, a little old book. Tracy, stop saying cheddar as I'm thinking cheese all the time. I'm lucky I don't eat cheese, so it's not so bad. But I love the colours cheddar. So I'm going to add this little book page to ground my flower, like so. The concentration on my face. I'm licking my tongue out. Do you ever do anything when you're concentrating? You're concentrating so much. I lick my tongue out. I'm terrible. Can't help myself. It's just a habit. When I concentrate, my tongue comes out. I'm just so in love with these backgrounds. Absolutely love them. Okay. And then what we just need to finish it off is we need some of this light colour on the flower. Just a tiny bit of this colour on the flower. What are we saying? My dogs love cheese. Oh, do they? How'd you get it on your TV? Oh, Gail, I'd have to ask my husband. There's somebody on here that always gets it on their TV, and I don't know who it is. I've forgotten. They always... Is it Liz? Might be Liz. She always comes on and says, oh, I'm watching you on the TV. But it's my husband that always gets mine on my TV for me. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's always... So how long have I... Oh, I haven't kept you too long today. So I'm just going to give this a wipe. Bring this in, just so you can see them on black card, like so. And there is your backgrounds. Just look at that. And on this one, I've put wishing you happy everything, which is on the same stamp set. Hi, Stephanie. Good afternoon. It doesn't matter. What was that? I'm late today. In addition to the techniques, I'm learning a little English. Didn't realise we had to prepare. I have the covers. Prepare what, Sue? What did you think you'd got to prepare? Do you need an Ethernet cable? You might be right, Pat. I know that my husband does it for me. So, ciao, Floriana. So, yes, he always does it for me. But for me, them backgrounds, I think they sing. I just love them backgrounds. And as you can see, once you add it to a black mat, if I get my black card, when you add it to a black mat, whoops, look how different it looks on a black mat. I just think that looks fab. I'm really pleased with that one. I love this stamp set, Chris. It's one of my favourites, mainly because the flowers are so easy to use. The flowers are really easy to use and they're so generic. But with that background, you don't really have to do much, do you, with that spotlight? I got some nice cheese when I saw you in Manchester, Tracy. Really? Where did you get that from, Shelley? I missed the beginning. Oh, Denise, you can watch it on Rewind and I'll put it on my YouTube as well. No problem at all. So tomorrow and Sunday, I'm doing my live class. So I won't be here Saturday and Sunday because I'm doing my live class, which a lot of you are joining me for. So I'll be doing that Saturday and Sunday. So I hope you... What was that? I always watch Tracy's YouTube afterwards. Oh, thanks, Babs. Now I had an email saying Dispatch Tuesday. Wonder where it is, Sue. Yes, somebody needs to give you instructions. I'm sure it was Liz that got it on the TV, Linda. Maybe if I can remember to tag her, she will know how to do it. Or I can ask my husband later because he knows how to do it. Definitely. So, yes, so I hope you'll have a go at that technique and maybe try some different colours. And think about adding a touch of another colour because that turquoise on there really works so well. So I hope you'll have a go at that. I'll probably see you all, if you're not doing the workshop, I'll probably see you all on Monday. And I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. But I'm going to be seeing most of you anyway at the weekend for the workshop. So I'll be seeing most of you tomorrow morning at 10 anyway. So I know I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Chris, because we can do a workshop. We don't have to rush. It takes as long as it takes because we're doing it Saturday and Sunday. And it's nice because we can ask questions. And if I miss a question, I can stop and go back. I have the mini book on YouTube paused up on the TV now. Perhaps Leslie knows how to do it then. So thank you very much for your company. I didn't want to keep you too long today because it's beautiful weather out there. And I'll be back on Monday unless you're doing the workshop at the weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely weekend. Take care. See you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.